Okay, we've got Audi Q5 59 plate 2 litre diesel with a starter motor gone, and I'm going to show you how I removed it. Book time's about 4 to 5 hours, which I thought was quite a bit. Managed to do it a bit quicker than that. I've already got the starter motor out. This is a bit of a learning process as we go, so it goes up there. This bit here is your live. And then you've got a multi-plug to go to the starter motor too. So what I shall do is start piecing it back together and giving you little updates on the way. This is our new starter motor, Bosch unit. Okay, let's get it back. We've got the starter motor bolted in. We've got the little multi-plug on, the 13mm bolt that holds the power cable on. 16mm there, and then I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but up there we can see the extension bar is an 18mm 12-point multi-spline bolt, and it's the hardest bolt to get to on this job, but I managed to get a nice long extension in there which sort of feeds through right over to the top of the gearbox there. Drive prop shaft, but you can feed that right the way through and just about get on it. Wasn't particularly tight, just fiddly. So what we'll do now is we'll start putting the engine mount back in, and I'll show you how we do that. Engine mount bolts to the side of the block like that. This goes in first. These bottom two are quite easy to get to. This one's fairly easy. This one, however, is very fiddly, and at first I couldn't even see it. I thought it was only 3 bolts, but it's actually 4. And it's got this silly little heat shield over it. So I'm going to attempt to put that in now. Engine mount bolted back in, held in by 4 M12 spline drive bolts. So that one's fairly easy. These two obviously right in front of you. The one at the back, I sort of just went over the back with a ratchet with a fairly long extension. Just sort of feel your way in by your hand, really can't see it. And the engine mount sort of sits here, so that's why we had to remove that. The bolts to the bracket we've just put in, it just sort of slides up through there. You've got a hole here which bolts to the bracket, and then the 2 bolts go into the subframe just there. Right, so we've got the mount back in. These two bolts at the side here are quite fiddly, and the one where that socket is, or that extension, is the bolt that holds the engine mount to the bracket. It's just a case of sort of adjusting the actual stand there, which is holding the engine up while the engine mount's off, so moving it up and down slightly and just getting it all lined up and until it all sort of falls back into place. You can see the 2 bolts hanging out there with no nuts on. You've got this shield that goes up in front of it, and the castellated nuts each side for there, and there's 2 retaining bolts at the bottom which bolt onto that bit there. So we'll put it on next. That's about it. So we've got the earth strap back on there. There's a little bracket just there. You have to just sort of put a cable tie back round, and same there. And then this support for the turbo goes back on. There's a few bits of trim to go back on, but that's all self-explanatory. But yeah, when you look at it like that, it's completely buried. But to be honest, not a bad job. I hope this video's helped a few people, and thanks for watching.